Okay, pilots, we're going to go into the setup stage. Now, what I had to do, I had to. I went ahead and wired that box up, pilots, last night because, my God, I was looking at it and I said, man, it'll take me 2 hours to do that. And it just about did take me 2 hours to get all them leads for the landing gear and ailerons run, and I had to use extensions. I had to get extensions just to get enough lead up here to where I can get this up here where I can look at it. Alright, we'll get our 4 leads here coming out for our flaps, ailerons, gear. Let's see, was it 3, 4? Yeah, 3 leads, that's all. Gear, ailerons, and flaps. So you've got all that being controlled by your box here, and plus the LEDs. Now, it's set for my strobing on my canopy up down here. I've got it wired into my rudder that has the lead coming up and going to the front wheel there. And then you've got your throttles that's wired into a Y harness. There's the rudder. And I was looking for, I think this is it right here. Yeah, this is the elevator. Elevator put on an extension. I was wanting to get all this stuff up here somewhere so I can get my receiver up in here somewhere if I can. And here's my receiver. This is the Admiral 600 Gyro. Okay. Now, in order to program this receiver, you've got some switches here that operate your wing type. Alright. And the wing type is over here, these first 3 switches. This is your reverse correction direction. Okay. If it's correcting wrong on the ailerons, you hit it, reverses it. Okay. And over here is your gains. Okay. Now they're all set on 50% right now. I'll put them on 40. Okay. Now you look on the back, you see which way you've got to do these switches. Okay. I've got to look at it myself. What am I doing? Magnifying glass. Here it is. Make sure I get it upside right. Yep. But it tells you where to put those switches at. And we're going with normal. So you've got to turn 34 and 35 on and leave 36 off. And over here, '36 is your top switch. It's going to be to the right. The right is off. The left is on. So those 2 are on. This one is off. Now, in order to program it to where you can have an on and off switch on your gyro, you've got to set up some bind plugs and a throttle. Okay, doesn't have to be the throttles on the plane you're using. I'm going to use this ESC just sitting there on the bench and plugging a battery into it. You put these last 3 ports, you put a bind plug in it in this direction, and then you put your regular bind plug in it over here. Your throttle goes in the first slot on this receiver. Now when we plug this in, it should go some crazy flashing lights. Alright. Now, in order to program it, this setting right here that you see is telling you that the gyro is completely off. Okay. It's got a red light that comes on and then a green light's burning all the time. Alright, we're going to go in. We're going to push this button right here beside this blue LED until them lights go off, and it's going to start blinking a different pattern. See? Now that's what I want right there. That is gyro on and off. The next setting is stability on and off. See? both lights are on. Notice how the green and the red light stays on. That is on and off stability. If you just barely bump, it changes the color of that light. And that turns it into more of an, you would say a better pilot, an expert pilot. The gains is strong. And, you know, I mean, stability might be the only one on that, and I hadn't tried it yet. It really hadn't gotten into the green light. Uh-oh. Yep, I'm going to change that. That goes back to a different setting. And I'm going to do it again. Yep, that's one I want right there. And I want this blue again. Okay. That's what I'm wanting right there. Now, we unplug it. And get all these bind plugs out except for the one that's in the... We got to use it to bind the receiver up later. But first I got to show you how we set up our DX8E. This could be different on any other model of Spectrum radios. Now I've got my list here of what I've got to do. I just got it all wrote down where I won't forget it. We've got to go into the new model, name the plane, an aircraft type. Got the system set up. So yes, we're going to model select. We'll go all the way down to a new model. New model. New model. Create. Alright, now then. Want a model type. Or is it? It's aircraft. Let's see. Let's just, no, that's an airplane picture. Name, I'm not really worried about it right now, but aircraft type. Got to go down here and make that one aileron, one flap. Okay. Go to the next page, leave that at normal. Alright, don't do nothing. Let's see, we got to activate the gyro. Okay, that's all we got to do. Then we'll go over here. Let's see if I don't know if I got a twin engine plane in this pictures. There's one, so we're going with that because I think it goes, yep. Alright, let me check here. I think that's it. Yep, that's it on that. Now we're going to, let's see here, what's it say? Channel assign. Alright, we've got to go here all the way through this to the next page, and then we've got to go down here. I change my gear to the C switch, and I move over here and I put my channel 7 on the rolling knob. Put channel 8 on the channel that I'm going to be putting my switch on, which is B. Okay. Let's see, is that right? wanting this channel right here. Yeah, because this is A, that's B. Okay. Why does it say to put it on switch A? That's got to be wrong. Cause, oh, I know what it was. I know what that is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to put it on A. So that must evidently don't have nothing to do with the gyro, because I've got to put my bomb drop on that, and that's my bomb drop and tank drop right there. So we done there. It says 3-axis gyro next. I don't think that's on this page. Let's name our model right quick, my goodness. Took me all the way on the other side. Where's my blank? Went the wrong way again. Okay. All right, now we got to go into 3-axis gyro. Should be on here somewhere. Yeah, there it is now. We got to leave that at inhibit, and then we got to put our switch is going to be on B. Okay. And then we've got to go up here, leave that at 0. Okay, we went down here to the bottom and switched that to the channel that you want to use your switch for. All right. And you go up here and you leave that at 0, position 0. Position 1 is going to be at 50. And then position 2 is going to be at 100. Okay. Now, flap setup. Gotta turn. Let's see here. Yep. Switch D is what I use my flaps for. All right, now we've got to make our first position. Let's see, what is it? 0? No, it's 100. I hate these dead things. Stay where I'm putting you, please. No adjustment on the elevator. We gotta put this at plus 25, or 20, excuse me, 20. put 4% is all I do right now, because I don't want it going crazy on me, and I don't want it overcorrecting either. We got to put this at -50. Now these are just my flap setups. You just got to get in there and do it yourself, and I slow mine down to 3 seconds. Alright, now we got to go into mixing, and we got to create our channel that we're going to change. Alright. Let's see. Mixing. First mix is B. Alright, we got to put this on B. Alright, and then we got to put this on gear. And then we got to move over here and make that a +5. Okay. I hope you can see all that. No, do it to turn that. No, leave that switch on. And then you go into your dual rates, and we've got to reverse the flaps. I don't know why, pilots. I don't know why, but if you don't reverse them flaps, you've got to go in and do all kind of adjusting on them, and mechanically and in here. So I figured out a way to do it without having to mess with all that, and that's to reverse the flaps and put them settings the way I told you, and then make adjustments later. We've got to go into travel. I forgot to do that. And we've got to move flaps here. So flaps is channel, well, it says here flaps. So we've got to make that 140. Okay, P-38 Gyro. Alright, we're ready to bind here. Now we've got to get all these plugs into the receiver. Alright, what I said it was, that was elevator. Elevator is the 4th port, counting the bind plug. Signal wire goes to the inside of the receiver. I want to find my throttles. Here they are. Throttles on a Y harness. That goes in the 1st port. Come on, get in there. Okay. Now the ailerons is off that box. We've got a rudder. Goes after the elevator. And we got landing gear coming off the box. And when I hit that landing gear switch, pilots, it might take two switch, operations of the switch there to get things programmed, or they might just not work. Alright, we got everything in there. Got everything in there. We got the bind plug in there because the bind plug port is another channel, pilots, and that other channel is going to be my bomb and tank drop. But for right now, and man, I got to look at this thing. Goodness gracious, where am I going to put that? Where am I? I'm going to have to put that thing down in that hole. You wait and see. Yep. The only way I'm going to be able to do it, pilots, if I get that thing all the way up here, and there ain't no way. There ain't no way. Oh God, I got a bird nest there for sure to straighten up. That's what I'm gonna have to do, get that receiver all the way up there. Alright, now I want the receiver to kind of be flat in case the gyro is on. Okay. We got the bind plug in. Battery here. Looks like I got some lights are working. The landing lights is not on, and they're not supposed to be on because the gear's up. Uh-oh. Dadgummit. I'll be a son of a gun, pilots. I got a marker light back here not working. Oh, crap. And that one's supposed to be strobing, and these supposed to be solid. I've got them in the wrong places. Do them lights later, pilots. And they're, my landing lights came on. The landing lights came on. That means when I hit this switch and get my hand out of the way, Lord. Now they're going back up. Now when I hit it back up again, they should come down and the lights come on. Well, at least that works. At least I got that right. Old country boy can't do one thing. He can get his landing gear to go down. Can't believe I screwed my lights up. I'm supposed to be the LED king. Okay, pilots, I'm gonna try to get my canopy up here if it'll stay up here. I'm gonna try to get my battery to stay up here. I'm gonna get you a better view of the landing gear here in a second. I know you ain't been doing nothing but looking at the bottom of the plane or something. I ain't been looking at the landing gear. Now you can lean it back there, but you just got to be careful not to hit your wings on anything. Please stay there. Please. Please stay. Please. 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 I can't see the camera. I just scratched the hell out of it. I got that LED wrong. The damn roll controls that we on the side. Is working right. Landing gear's coming down. Okay. Now let's let's see here. I can operate the flaps and get the two center ones to come down. Yep, they came down, right? Okay. The other two on the other side over here be going down too. Okay. Now, let me do something else here right quick before I check them. Okay. Now then. That's got my gyro on there. Yeah, I can see my rudder. See my rudder servos moving there. Can't see my elevator rudders. I can't see my aileron rudders. That seems it's working, but I want to make sure that's off. All right, pilots, here we go. Now, the way I check directions on motors is I just take a prop and put on it. Now these are directional. Now let's see. I've got the prop on there that should turn in clockwise position. Okay. This one here should go inboard. Now I don't want it sitting in that hex nut. I just want it laying on I just want it laying on the shaft. I don't want it pushed up into that thing and lining up. I don't want it spinning like crazy. I just want the friction of the the shaft rubbing on the propeller to tell me which way it's turning. I don't know, I think I did not put a throttle kill on it, so let's see here. Alright, that's going the wrong direction. I got the wrong propeller going on one. Don't even think about doing that. So we got to turn this one around here. Do you understand about the prop, pilots? I mean, you know, you got your blade. Now the prop's going to be moving this way, so that blade needs to be in an angle out towards the back of the plane to be pushing the air that way. Pushing the air that way. So let's see if it turns right this time now. There you go. Mud went flying. Mud went flying, so I know it's turning right. So there we go. We got them props turning right. We got the gear down. I've got to fix the landing lights. I mean the LED lights. Got a nice setup on the propeller. Nice setup. Got a big old hex bolt insert here for that thing to go up in. Alright, now it's time to unplug. Still can't believe I got them LED wrong. Damn it, man! Okay. You got your two hubs. You got your two screws for your spinner. Uh-oh, we got a washer too. We got a washer. So I'm sure we put the washer on. But let's check the book. Let's check the book. Let's check the book. It's soaking wet where I spilled water on it last night. Check the book. Now watch this now. You gotta be kidding. Well, they got a lot of instructions on how to put prop on. And this picture with the prop on it there. I don't see nothing where it says putting the prop together and putting it on. I just wanted to see if the net went on there. I tell you, pilots, these instructions has been the worst. Here we go, finally. You know, they got pictures of the plane with the props on it, you know, up here. You know, but the prop assembly don't get on to 2 pages later. Let's see here. Yep, we got a washer there we got to put on. Right here. Okay. Now there's our 2 blade setup where you order the other motor, high performance 2 blade prop. So put a washer on it. Be careful getting your nut started. Son of a gun, pilots! I stripped that nut out on that F7F doing this right here. And son of a gun, if everybody that I've know that has gotten an F7F since then has stripped their damn shafts. Oh, I don't know if it's bad luck, pilots. Don't watch my videos no more. Okay, I'm putting a little bit on it there, just putting a little bit on it there, just a little bit. Look at that silver spinner. Silver. Not yellow. Have you noticed the white cowl too? Oh goodness. I'm missing a screwdriver. Where's that screwdriver at? Oh God. That screwdriver ain't gonna go in that hole. Nope. Okay, let's try this one and see if that, I know it'll go in the hole, but will it fit the screw? Because the screw actually has Loctite on it. No, it's not the right size, but man, that's all I got right now. So I'm having to just kind of put pressure on it. Ooh. Let me get another screwdriver here just to see. I got one here. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Sometimes you paint. It's all gonna stick together there. Washer. Be very careful, careful. It is going in the same direction. It's the other side. But it's not going. Yeah, it's going the right way. Righty tighty, lefty loose. Alright, let me get a hold of this a little bit better here. That spinner seems to go on in any direction on it. It doesn't have to have a certain groove that it's got to fit into. It looks like it can go in any position on that shaft. What I gotta do. This screwdriver here is magnetized. It is not, so I've got to hold my screw and get it into the insert. Hope it stays in there. Let's kind of see if it gets started with this one. Yep, I can see the screwdriver head going in. Tightening up there. It just keeps slipping. Dadgummit, I wish it wouldn't do that. And that was doing the same thing. I'm sorry, I'm anyway there, Pops. I just got to get a hold of this thing here. You don't want none of that stuff falling off.